Hey, hello, welcome back here on my channel. You're watching String Machine and I am Tyrone Sasha Henry. Today I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why it is advisable to use and practice with a metronome. Stay tuned. Number 1. Practicing with a metronome improves your precision in playing. And that is especially if you start practicing with a metronome within your comfort zone. The metronome takes you to a limit or to a level. There is no hiding, where you clearly can identify and work on the precision in picking, the synchronization, picking hand, fretting hand, and so on and so on. And the metronome helps you a great deal with that. Number 2, practicing with a metronome makes you focus. The metronome helps you to not be distracted from the actual thing that you're currently doing, which is practicing. So the metronome prevents you from watching television aside from the practicing, because that doesn't go with the metronome. The metronome prevents you from wandering off, playing something else and the stuff that you actually want to practice, or just playing and noodling around. The metronome, with its real focus on the beat, just makes you focus on what you practice. Number 3, the metronome takes you out of the comfort zone. This is necessary for you in order to improve your playing. So the same as with the gym, for example. It's a common rule in the gym that if you want to build up muscle mass and strength, that occasionally you have to put more weight on that you can actually lift, like in a certain amount of repetition, right? So once you can lift 50 kilograms or something, or 100 pounds, then you move up, right? And at the beginning, when you move up to 120 pounds, 60 kilograms, you struggle, right? So this is the way you progress. That's the same with the metronome. So you start with a metronome in a certain comfort zone. You play the scales and the techniques that you want to practice to a certain level where at that specific beat you feel comfortable. Then you move up. The next step, like I usually move up in steps of 5. So I start at, let's say, 120 beats per minute. Next I move up to 125. And that is maybe outside of my comfort zone yet. But without being pushed out of my comfort zone, I will never progress. This is one of the main reasons why it's good especially for technical purposes, to play with a metronome. Yeah, so this will make you improve. You can sit for weeks and months on end and play and practice and play and practice without a metronome, and you're not getting any further because you stay in your comfort zone. And the metronome helps with that. So it takes you out of the comfort zone and it makes you progress. Number 4, the metronome improves your timing. Timing is crucial if you want to become a well-regarded, professionally regarded guitar player. Especially when you're staying in your comfort zone, it happens often enough that you practice a scale, and there are some parts of the scale that you're comfortable with already, and other parts of the scale that you're not yet perfectly mastered. And so it happens that you tend to play the part that you're comfortable with faster and slow down with the part that you've not yet mastered. So it's a little bit like a rubber band. You play fast, then it comes the critical part, the one that you cannot yet play very well. So we play, that's not timing. You're right. Timing means you play everything, every note, the whole scale, the whole technique at equal measure, and that's very important to take care of that. And for another one, if you practice often enough with a metronome, after a while you have a metronome built in. So your natural feel for timing improves as well, even if you don't have a metronome to play along with. And that's also important, that you just like get this, that you just get it in the feel of your playing without having a metronome as well. And that helps a lot with that. Another aspect about timing and where a metronome helps you a lot is, if you have a song that is in a certain beat and you play a solo over that and you want to play a fast part, a fast run or something, beginners to intermediate, but even more professionally or advanced players tend to just play as fast as they can. But that might not always be in time with the beat of the song. And that's one of the reasons why metronomes are great for that. And number 5, the metronome helps you improve your hand and finger positioning. That goes with the number 1. The metronome helps you improve your precision. You do that automatically when you play with the metronome. So you focus, which is reason number 2. You focus on playing your techniques with the best precision ever, and you will notice that you pay more attention to the way you place your fingers, where your wrist should be, how you hold your hand, where the thumb is, etc., etc. This happens more or less unintentionally when you practice with the metronome anyway. And as I said, reason number 2. Focus on reason number 1. playing with precision. So you will automatically notice that the whole hand and finger positioning of your playing will become better. Good, I'm wrapping this up for now. I hope you enjoyed that and you gained new insights in why it's good to train with a metronome. Have fun with practicing. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps this channel. Share, like, and also comment. I'm always happy to answer your questions. And I'm saying so long.